Horses that look like they belong in a fantasy film. Some horses do more than carry riders. They capture attention. With long manes, deep eyes, and movements that flow like choreography, certain breeds have an almost unreal presence. They do not just look majestic, they look cinematic. These are the horses you imagine in epic battles, royal processions, or galloping across a foggy valley in a fantasy world. In films, directors often choose specific horse breeds for their dramatic looks, but some horses do not need special effects. Their natural beauty already tells a story. From glossy black coats to unique body structures, these animals turn heads without trying. They have power, elegance, and character, and each of them comes with a history, just as rich as their appearance. In this video, we will look at 7 horse breeds that seem made for the screen. Some have actually starred in films. Others are simply rare and striking enough to feel like movie characters. Whether you are a horse lover or just curious about the most eye-catching animals on Earth, this list will show you that beauty and presence are real, and sometimes they come with hooves. As we go through each breed, you will learn what makes them unique. It is not just about looks. These horses also stand out for their personality, origins, and abilities. You will discover why they have fascinated people for centuries and why they continue to leave strong impressions today. Let us begin with a horse that many people already associate with fantasy and medieval stories. A breed that looks like it was born to carry heroes. Weiss Friesian, the living Black Knight. The Friesian horse looks like it came straight out of a fantasy film. With its solid black coat, thick flowing mane, and feathered legs, it carries a bold and dramatic presence. No special effects needed. This horse already looks like a legend. Originally from the Netherlands, the Friesian was once used in battle. Its strength and size made it the perfect warhorse during the Middle Ages. It could carry an armored knight and still move with power and control. Today, the Friesian is known for more than strength. Its movement is smooth, high-stepping, and proud. That is why it appears in dressage and film. You may have seen it in movies like The Mask of Zorro or Eragon. Directors choose it not only for its beauty, but also for how well it performs on screen. But owning a Friesian takes commitment. The long mane and tail need frequent brushing. The leg feathers must be kept clean to avoid infections. This breed also needs space to move and regular exercise to stay in good condition. Despite its size, it is usually calm and easy to train. Friesians build strong bonds with their handlers. They respond well to voice and gentle commands. If you want a horse that looks majestic and has a kind heart, the Friesian is hard to beat. It combines appearance and personality in a way few breeds do. Whether in real life or in movies, it leaves a strong impression. This is not just a horse. It is a symbol of beauty, tradition, and quiet strength. One look is enough to understand why the Friesian continues to inspire awe across the world. 2. Andalusian, the horse of kings and warriors. The Andalusian is one of the most elegant horse breeds in the world. With its muscular build, long flowing mane, and proud neck, it carries a natural sense of nobility. This is the kind of horse you imagine under a knight in shining armor. Its movements are smooth and powerful, almost like a dance. For many, the Andalusian is the definition of classical beauty in a horse. This breed comes from the Iberian Peninsula and has been admired for centuries. Kings, generals, and nobles chose Andalusians for war, ceremony, and sport. These horses were not just for show. They were trained for combat and known for their courage. Later, they became stars of classical dressage. Their ability to perform precise and graceful movements made them favorites in royal courts. In modern times, Andalusians still carry that same energy. They appear in parades, shows, and movies. Their light-colored coats, often gray or white, stand out on screen. Films set in ancient or medieval times often feature Andalusians for their beauty and presence. When they move, it is hard to look away. Caring for an Andalusian is not difficult. They are intelligent, calm, and eager to please. Their coats may need extra cleaning, especially the lighter ones, but they do not have high grooming demands. They adapt well to different environments and get along with people and other horses. If you want a horse that looks like royalty and acts with grace, the Andalusian is an excellent choice. It offers both form and function. With deep roots in history and a natural talent for performance, this breed truly feels like it belongs on a stage or a battlefield. 3. Gypsy Vanner, the horse that looks like a fairy tale. The Gypsy Vanner is a horse that seems to have stepped out of a storybook. With its long, thick mane, full tail, and heavy feathering on the legs, it has a magical look. Many people compare it to the horses in fantasy art or children's books. But this is a real breed with a strong and proud history. Developed by the Romani people in the British Isles, The Gypsy Vanna was bred to pull colorful wagons and live closely with families. It had to be strong, calm, and beautiful. The result is a compact, powerful horse with a kind heart and striking appearance. Its most common colors are black and white or brown and white, but solid coats also exist. Gypsy Vannas are known for their gentle and friendly nature. They are easy to train and enjoy human interaction. This makes them great for families and first-time horse owners. In movies and photo shoots, they shine because of their unique look. The contrast between their bold coats and flowing hair creates a scene that feels magical. Taking care of a Gypsy Vanna requires attention to detail. Their feathers must be cleaned often to prevent skin problems. The mane and tail also need regular brushing. While they do not demand intense work, they do need consistent care to keep their beauty and health in balance. If you dream of a horse that looks like it belongs in a fantasy world, but has the personality of a best friend, the Gypsy Vanna is hard to beat. It brings charm, strength, and warmth into any setting. Whether in a quiet field or a fantasy film, this horse always stands out. 4. Akalteke, the golden horse that shines like metal. The Akalteke is often called the most beautiful horse in the world. What makes it stand out is its metallic coat. Some look like they are made of gold. Others shine like silver or bronze under the sun. This natural glow is not a trick. It comes from the structure of their hair, which reflects light in a unique way. This ancient breed comes from Turkmenistan and has existed for thousands of years. It was bred for speed, endurance, and beauty. Akaltekes were once prized by warriors and royalty. Their sleek bodies, fine bones, and almond-shaped eyes make them look more like art than animal. These horses are extremely athletic. They are used in endurance racing, show jumping, and dressage. But they are not just athletes. They are also smart, loyal, and deeply connected to their owners. Some say they form stronger bonds than most other breeds. However, they can be sensitive and need a calm, consistent hand. Caring for an Akalteke is not hard, but it requires respect. Their coats do not need heavy grooming, but they do need shelter from extreme cold. These horses have thin skin and low body fat. They thrive in dry, warm climates, just like their desert ancestors. In films and photos, Akaltekes steal the spotlight. Their shine is real, their posture is proud, and their story is full of history and mystery. They look like myth brought to life. If you want a horse that seems almost unreal in its beauty and moves like the wind, the Akalteke is unforgettable. It is not just a pretty face. It is a rare combination of strength, spirit, and brilliance. Fifi Marwari, the horse with the curved ears of legend. The Marwari horse is instantly recognizable. Its ears curve inward and almost touch at the tips, forming a perfect arch. This rare feature gives the breed a mystical look, like something drawn from ancient tales. Found mainly in India, the Marwari has a long history of bravery, loyalty, and grace. This breed was developed by the Rajput warriors of Rajasthan. They needed horses that could survive harsh desert conditions and remain calm in battle. The Marwari met those needs and more. It was fast, fearless, and deeply loyal to its rider. Stories tell of Marwari horses returning to their stables even after their riders fell in battle. That kind of loyalty became part of the breed's legend. Marwaris come in many colors, but white and black are often seen as the most striking. Their proud necks, expressive eyes, and unique ears make them a favorite in parades, festivals, and historical films. Their movement is light and rhythmic, adding to their visual appeal. These horses are intelligent and alert. They are also sensitive and respond best to riders who are calm and clear. Caring for a Marwari is similar to other light horse breeds. Their coat is easy to maintain. They are hardy and adapt well to warm, dry environments. However, in cold or wet climates, they may need extra protection. The Marwari is not common outside India, but its image travels far. In art, folklore, and film, it symbolizes honor and elegance. With its rare beauty and noble past, this horse looks like it belongs in an ancient epic. If you want a horse that feels like a piece of living history and looks like it stepped out of a legend, the Marwari is a true original. 6. Percheron, the gentle giant that commands the screen. The Percheron is one of the largest horse breeds in the world, but its size is only part of what makes it impressive. This draft horse has a commanding presence. With a broad chest, strong legs, and a noble face, it looks like it belongs in battle scenes or grand historical films. Despite its power, the Percheron moves with surprising grace and calm. Originally from France, the breed was developed to pull heavy loads and work in agriculture. Later, it was used in war to carry knights in full armor. Its strength and calm nature made it perfect for this role. Today, Percherons are still used for pulling carriages, farm work, and even in parades and ceremonies. What surprises many people is how elegant these horses can be. They have a smooth trot and a steady, proud walk. Their coats are usually grey or black. As they age, some Percherons turn almost completely white, adding to their dramatic look. Caring for a Percheron means managing its size. It needs more food, more space, and stronger equipment than lighter breeds. Grooming is easy, as their coat is short and smooth. Their calm and friendly nature makes them good partners for people of all experience levels. In movies, Percherons are often used for their strength and beauty. They appear in medieval battles, fantasy stories, and any scene where a powerful but majestic horse is needed. Their size fills the screen. Their movement adds emotion. If you are drawn to horses that combine raw power with gentle character, the Percheron delivers. It is a living reminder that strength and beauty can go hand in hand. Savane, Icelandic horse, the small horse with a wild spirit. The Icelandic horse may be small, but it has the heart of a giant. With its thick coat, full mane, and bold eyes, it looks like a creature from a northern myth. These horses have roamed the harsh landscapes of Iceland for over 1,000 years. They are strong, sturdy, and completely unique in the horse world. One of the most amazing things about the Icelandic horse is its special way of moving. In addition to the usual walk, trot, and canter, it can perform 2 extra gaits. The most famous is the tölt. This smooth 4-beat gait lets the horse carry a rider over rough ground with incredible comfort. Watching it in motion feels like watching something enchanted. These horses come in nearly every color. Their thick coats change with the seasons, protecting them from freezing winds and snow. Though small in size, they are not ponies. They are a true horse breed with the strength and spirit of larger animals. Caring for an Icelandic horse is usually simple. They are hardy and require less food than bigger breeds. They do well in cold climates and enjoy outdoor life. Their personalities are friendly, curious, and brave. In Iceland, they are known for being trustworthy partners, even in the most challenging terrain. In films and stories about the North, Icelandic horses often appear as symbols of freedom and survival. Their wild beauty and ancient history make them feel like they belong to another time. If you want a horse that is both magical in appearance and practical in nature, the Icelandic horse is a rare treasure. It may not tower over others, but its presence is unforgettable. Horses that leave a lasting impression. These 7 horse breeds are more than beautiful. They are unforgettable. Each one carries a unique story, shaped by geography, culture, and centuries of human connection. When we see a Frisian moving like a shadow across the field, or an Akhal-Teke glowing under the sun, we are not just seeing animals, we are seeing history in motion. In film, these breeds steal the scene. But even off camera, their presence is just as powerful. The Andalusian brings elegance and discipline. The Marwari adds mystery with its curved ears. The Gypsy Vanna charms with its fairy tale looks and calm heart. And the Icelandic horse shows us that small does not mean weak. Each one represents a different part of the world, but they all share the same ability to inspire. What makes these horses so special is not just appearance. It is the full combination of beauty, temperament, and character. These are horses that have served kings and carried warriors. They have pulled wagons through thick forests, survived harsh winters, crossed deserts, and stood beside people for generations. Their value goes far beyond the surface. Many people dream of owning a horse that looks like it belongs in a movie. But owning one of these breeds is not just about admiration. It takes real care, attention, and time. The Frisian's thick mane needs daily grooming. The Percheron's size requires space and strength. The Akhal-Teke may need protection in colder climates. Every breed comes with its own needs. But for those who take on the responsibility, the rewards are deep and lasting. There is also something personal about choosing a horse. Some people are drawn to calm, friendly breeds. Others look for energy, intelligence, or rare movement. A horse is not just an animal you keep. It becomes a partner, a mirror of your energy, a presence you share your days with. That relationship is what gives these horses their real power. It is not just how they look. It is how they connect. And even if you never own one, just learning about these breeds changes how you see horses. You start to notice the details, the proud posture of a Percheron, the smooth gait of an Icelandic, the bold eye of a Marwari. You begin to understand that horses are not all the same. Each breed was shaped for a reason, and that purpose is still alive in them today. So what about you? Have you ever seen one of these horses up close? Which one caught your attention the most? Was it the shine of the Akhal-Teke, the fairy tale charm of the Gypsy Vanna, or the noble air of the Andalusian? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to keep discovering the most fascinating horses in the world, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. There are still many breeds out there with stories worth telling. Some famous, others almost forgotten. In a world full of digital effects and artificial beauty, these horses remind us of something real. Their power comes from nature, not illusion. Their grace comes from centuries of movement, not choreography. And their presence, calm, proud and strong, needs no spotlight to shine. They are not just horses.